Working with whole animals isn't always easy, and finding a home for the pig heads is especially difficult.
But we're here at iconic Cochon in New Orleans, where they have a half pig head entree that highlights every muscle on the head.
Let's go eat this thing, cause Brent's hungry.
Yeah!
Donald, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, it's going on.
Really, really appreciate it.
Cochon at this point is an institution, I think we would say. We still look at pig heads kind of as a burden, in that we got to figure out something to do with it week in, week out. How has the company developed? How has, like, you know, your usage development, where you had just ended up saying, F it, we're putting a pig head on a plate?
Classic Cajun thing. I mean, it's a fun dish for people that want to, you know, get into something different. This food and the way we buy, we have whole pigs.
Where did you end up with buying breeds? And
The
these buying
breeds. We ended up crossing a Berkshire and a Duroc, and then crossing it with an Old Spot. So that gives us the eye size we need, the litter size, so the farmers can make it economical. The greatest thing about getting really great quality, consistent pork is that we also could cut whatever we want out of it, and we finally figured out what was the best way, how we can get all these hogs in here and actually make money on them and be able to pay the farmers.
Well, let's get into it, man.
Knock yourself out, man.
Yeah, get to work, Brent.
We're gonna clean up glands to start.
Donald, I feel like anybody who has this brought out to their table, there's no real understanding of how the hell you're supposed to eat a head. Do you have to talk to your customers about how to do it, or
Just go for it. The whole point of this is to have something that you can just dig off a plate. I mean, that's what makes this place so fun and interesting, that it's different, and you can come and get some of these, this old school idea of what Cajun Southern food is. It's like, here's a pig.
This is the food.
This is it. Eat or starve.
you're getting all these different muscles that all have their fat around them, so you're gonna get diversity of flavor, diversity of textures. It looks badass.
I'm really excited about this because we've had hundreds of pig heads, but I don't know that I've ever actually had anyone just roasted. I don't know what to expect out of the difference of different cuts.
Why are we scoring it?
For one, it'll make the skin crispier in those squares and make it easier to dig into.
Yeah, at least in our experience in New York, we have to find ways to get people to eat the head without showing them the head. Which is why I'm so excited about this, because you're confronting them this is it.
There's no getting around it.
Yeah, and either you're in, or what the f did you do ordering this dish? When you get the pig head, what's the first thing you're grabbing?
This part,
Yeah.
the top of the head, and the jowls. I mean, that's the gist of it. And then you got some really darker meats, you can scrape out of there. You're gonna have a lot more interesting flavor here. When you eat it, you'll find that the fat is not gristle. If you mix it, even while you're doing it, if you can mix this with some of the lean meat in your bite, then you get that luscious, delicious fat flavor with that texture of the meat that kind of firms it up. Because, let's face it, eating pure fat can be a little squishy.
Sure, it can be a lot. After a couple bites,
After a couple bites,
okay.
it's all right. The blending is what's important. It's one of the things we really try to do with this breed. They'll go in ice water overnight to kind of pull out some of the excess blood.
Yeah.
And just kind of clean it up, freshen it up a little bit. And then over here we have our ham hock brine. Just that sugar, salt, water, spices, and then it's injected basically wherever we can find a spot. We want to get it into the meat.
How many people does it take to eat this? How many people are going to be full after getting a half a head?
It's so rich, you can't judge it by normal standards of chicken breast versus this.
It's a pig head.
I mean, it's probably up to 6 to 8 people.
Pony up, Ben.
All right, I can eat for 3.
And then that sits overnight, let it soak in, and then we'll just rub salt all over it and throw it in the oven.
Cool.
Okay, how do you want to do this? You want to just...
You're the expert here. How do we get into this,
All
Donald?
right, well, we can go in from this side. So you can just
Oh man, yeah. So that
right
cheek
there.
is just.
This is you can see that fat right there.
Yeah.
Tear into it.
I'm not gonna be polite about this. I'm just gonna eat this.
And we can also just go right through it. Get the skin attached to it.
Oh man, that jowl is amazing. It's not nearly as fatty as I thought I was expecting it to be.
Super decadent. but every bite is totally different.
I mean, to me, this is looking pretty promising in here.
Yeah? Oh my God.
That stuff right there.
I've never had pig head like this. Just the skin, the fat, the meat.
Like I said, there's more flavor in that fat, and you can see just how shiny it is and viscous and rich. Clean. It looks really dirty, but to me, it tastes really clean. It's the good pork, the good fat.
Like anything when we talk about meat, like you can taste the difference between quality.
If we weren't getting our own pigs, we wouldn't serve this dish.
Right.
I wouldn't buy a commodity head and just do this. It wouldn't be the same. So it could be fun. Find some crispy stuff. I like a little extra salt on mine. Here, try it with a little. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I mean, talk about constructing perfect bites though. You get the super crispy parts, the super fatty parts, and the meaty part all together. This is crazy awesome. Super fatty. The skin is amazing, perfectly crunchy.
Nice and sticky.
Yeah.
Just be there. Just be there. Don't leave this moment. Going through the process that you go through with your farmer, with breeding the Berkshires to the Durocs and then bringing in the old spots. Honestly, I had no idea what to expect flavor-wise, but it's just damn good pork.
Yeah.
I don't know what more you would want from flavor. I mean, this is a dish that's meant to be an experience, and it delivers.
I mean, this might seem unapproachable, but you could do this at home.
Yeah, it's not that hard. If you can get a hold of a pig head,
Yeah.
Get a pig. If you got a pig head in a bucket.
hopefully cut in half.
I can't remember the last time I was this happy. This is so fun.
Right on.
Like, I'd much rather do this for Thanksgiving than roast a turkey.
Yeah, I might have to rethink mine now too.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. Thank y'all.